With temperatures rising, we have an important reminder for anyone with pets or young children. Be sure to make sure they are not left in the car.
Meteorologist Heather Waldman joins us now with data showing just how quickly cars can heat up even during this time of year.
Yeah, in the past 25 years, 969 children in the U.S. have died from heat stroke after being left in a hot car. 56 of those deaths were here in California. That's the third highest in the country. Now, we all know how hot our cars get on a 100-degree day, but even on a pleasant day like this, there's a risk. I spoke with a meteorologist who has studied this issue in great detail. His name is Jan Null, and he's an adjunct professor of meteorology at San Jose State. Null's initial research in 2001 found that whether it's 72 degrees or 96 degrees, the temperature inside a car increases at the same rate.
It rose almost 20 degrees in the first 10 minutes. After a half an hour, it was 34 degrees above whatever the outside air temperature was. And in an hour, it was about 43 degrees above the outside air temperature.
Do a little math for you. On a day like today where the air temperature is close to 80 degrees, after just 10 minutes, the temperature inside a car could be close to 100 degrees. After 30 minutes, that temperature may be up to 114 degrees. And within an hour, the temperature may be as high as 126 degrees. That's on an 80-degree day. So on a 100-degree day, can easily get up to 140 degrees in less than an hour. So according to Null's research, about half of pediatric hot car deaths are accidental. 25% of deaths occur when a child gains access to a car on their own. Another 20% of deaths result from an adult making a conscious decision to leave a child in a car. Null says that all of these deaths are preventable, but they can happen to anyone. So he encourages parents to build and maintain a habit of checking the back seat all year round.
Reminders, keep a stuffed animal back in that child seat. And when you put the child there, put that up in the front seat as a visual reminder. Or put one of those things that we always automatically grab for when we get it out of the car, or a wallet, purse, briefcase, or a cell phone.
And there have been some policy efforts to reduce the number of pediatric hot car deaths. The 2021 bipartisan infrastructure law mandates that new cars have a system that alerts drivers to check the back seat. Null says that education is actually what's going to have the biggest and fastest impact there. For more information on pediatric vehicular heat stroke, visit noheatstroke.org.
Yeah, some good information there, Heather. So a lot of people do this. Big question here, does cracking the windows make any difference for a child or a pet in the car? Yeah,
it is pretty commonly thought that that can help, but Jan's data shows that cracking that window only lowers the car temperature by maybe 2 or 3 degrees. So you're going from 123 degrees down to 120. That can still be very dangerous for a young child. So that's why Null and other child safety advocates go by the not even a minute rule when considering leaving a child or a pet in a car.